Hello everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's we'll try to compare the display between the iQOO 3 versus the Mi11X device. So let's see friends which phone has got the better kind of display properties. That is what I'm going to compare in this entire video. So one thing common is that the iQOO 3 has got the Super AMOLED display, and whereas the Mi11X is also has the Super AMOLED display, but with the different kind of brightness and different kind of screen size as well. So let's see friends which phone has got what type of results. So first thing is that both phones they do have the Super AMOLED. That's the one common thing, and HDR 10 plus certified, HDR 10 plus certified, 120 Hz, 120 Hz, sorry, 60 Hz, my bad, sorry friends, 60 Hz only. So 1300 nits of brightness in this phone and 800 nits of brightness in the iQOO 3 device. So high refresh rate is only one thing which is really bothering me, and that is another thing which I'll try to talk in another video. But particularly as you can see, the screen size 6.67 inches screen, that's fantastic. 6.44 inches, that's also really great in this smartphone. As you can see friends, all of these are the perfect differences, and 1080 resolution obviously, and the Gorilla Glass 6 production, wow, that's wonderful. Gorilla Glass 5 production, as you can see friends, that's the difference between both phones. And one more thing, the punch hole size is slightly small, I think, in this Mi11X device. Yes, Mi11X has got slightly small punch hole. Let me try to open the settings and show you, so you'll be able to see the punch hole size. As you can see friends, the punch hole size is slightly smaller, which looks in the Mi11X device, as you can see. I think which is so far the smallest punch hole which we got right now, so in my smartphone collection. So now explore the which phone has got what type of display settings. So this is another thing which you should know, which phone has got what kind of settings as well. So here is the color scheme options. In the Mi11X device, you can have this much of options, better options in this phone, where you can adjust automatically saturated virginal colors. If you don't want, you can even go to the advanced settings and play around with plenty of advanced settings customization, as you can see. So many options you got here which you can select. So right now for this display display comparison purpose, I'm trying to select the saturated and the bright. As you can see, both phones, so now it looks kind of really good and close to each other as well. So now let's see which phone has got better kind of screen calibration as well. That is another thing which I need to do the testing. So whenever we do this kind of screen calibration test, first thing is I need to increase the brightness to a full 100% brightness in both phones. As you can see, both phones are set to the 100% brightness, and now we'll be able to see the difference, which phone has got what type of colors. So this is a red color, as you can see. I'll try to do the with studio lighting effect and without studio lighting effects as well. So both phones are slightly close to each other, nothing much difference you can actually see here. Let me try to turn off the lights and let's see what will happen if you try to turn off the lights and compare. So without lights, you can see the difference between the red color, how it looks here, and the green as well, and the blue. These are the blue looks, and this yellow color, as you can see, and this is a white color, normal ash type and gray type color, and this is a complete black color, and this is a rainbow color. So there is another option which is called the minimum brightness test. So this is a minimum brightness test which I'll be doing. So this will give you the clear idea friends which phone has got how much kind of minimum brightness. This is another thing you should know. As you can see right now, I think both phones are slightly close to each other as well in terms of the minimum brightness level, as you can clearly see here. So both are kind of slightly close to each other. That's really great. So both phones, they do have the really low brightness mode. That is what this test has been confirmed. That's the one thing which I thought of just showing you. So this is another thing which I thought of just comparing side by side which phone has got what type of colors in it. Let me try to slightly zoom it so you can actually focus on different colors as well. You can compare the colors ratio between both phones, and both phones feel slightly close to each other, nothing much difference I can see at this point. Even with my eyes as well, I cannot see much difference. So right now I'm trying to play the same video in both phones at same time. As you can see friends, the big screen display looks really amazing to watch in the Mi11X device. It's perfectly really good, the big screen phone, the Mi11X phone, and the small bezels as well, which is really great in the Mi11X. I'll try to show you when the lights are on. So in terms of the bezel wise, which phone has got how much kind of bezels, I can definitely show you that. Right now both phones are using the full brightness mode at this point. As you can see, full brightness is activated, and one thing is that Mi11X has got the really good filters. So with these filters will give you the different color adjustment profiles. As you can see the colors are changing slightly, getting more saturated, and black and white mode as well. So this fantastic option in terms of the software optimization. I did like the Mi11X device, which is really good. So in case if the user want to use, you can definitely have it, otherwise you can disable that option. So no issues at all. So in this mode as well, as you can see how the both displays looks. Let me just slightly bring the camera close to each other. So now you'll be able to identify the differences, which phone has got what type of display panels in it, as you can see clearly. I think overall the both phones looks kind of close to each other, nothing much difference I can see at this point. Apart from this small punch hole, which is really great in the MI Linux device, which is smaller than the iQOO 3s. So I thought the iQOO 3 has got really small punch hole, but still this is the smallest punch hole I got right now. As you can see clearly, friends. So these are the color comparison between both phones. You can see in this kind of colors how the both phones looks. And one more thing I forgot to mention with the low brightness, how the both phones perform in the video mode. So both are really good in the low brightness mode, nothing much difference I can see. I'm trying to increase the brightness to maybe 10 slowly. I think this has got maybe 30, so I need to come to 15. So let me need to turn on the lights. So now you will be able to see which phone has got what type of displays in it with the full brightness. As you can see, friends, with full brightness I'm trying to use right now. So these are the display looks in terms of the full brightness mode. You can clearly see here, friends. So overall you got a clear idea which phone has got what type of display in it. So I feel that both phones are really great in terms of the display colors, nothing much unique about each phone. But one thing is, let me show you one thing. Let me just slightly decrease the brightness so you can actually see it properly. Yes. So let me need to explain the bezels. So which phone has got how much kind of screen bezel? As you can see, the bottom bezels, I think the MI Linux has got little bit smaller, but not much. That's the little bit smaller. That is what I did notice. So even though the phone screen is very big, but still phone weight is really less. I think because of the metal frame and build quality, that is the reason the phone weight is really heavy in this phone. So thank you for watching this video, friends. For more videos, make sure to check the links in description. You can definitely find all the playlists which are created for each and every smartphone, even for wallpapers as well. You can try to follow this playlist and that will give you the clear idea how I got the iQOO 3 device for 17,000 rupees. You can check these videos for more information. So again, I'll be back in the next video, friends, and thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video. Until then, bye.